No, I'm happy to have y'all here, man. And you know, it's all these New Yorkers against this one St. Louis dude.
I'm in the Lions den, nigga.
And this is like an inverse of what happened on Math Hoffer's show.
What happened on Math Hoffer's show?
Math Hoffer brought up a bunch of dudes who didn't like me.
Right.
And they sat around and had a powwow about how much they didn't like me.
Somebody here don't like Math?
No, I'm talking about... They
didn't like him.
They didn't like me.
I know they like you, right.
No, they didn't like me. So this is how that starts. You know, I'm scrappy on Instagram when I used to be on Instagram.
Right.
And I made an anti-Trump post, as I'm known to do. And a dude from St. Louis hit me. Black Wall Street Challenge, I think was the name of the account.
Oh, yeah.
And he was upset. He didn't outright, he didn't curse me out. He wasn't like, fuck you or nothing. He was like, yo, I just feel like you be going too hard on Trump, and the Democrats is just as bad for black people.
Right.
And this and that and that and it. And my response was probably something like, shut the fuck up.
His response is it's normally not shut the fuck up, right? It's more nuanced than that. It'd be like, here are these facts, and if you don't
I don't even think I gave him all that.
You be like this.
No, you know what?
You align with Nazis.
Let me be accurate. I think I remember the exact response. I was like, bro, if you want to be MAGA, just say that.
Right, that kind of shit right there. You align with...
Now that I remember, let me be accurate about the story. If you want to be MAGA, just say that.
Right.
And he didn't like that. And so he begins to troll me and we get in an argument. And then he started doing walk-in videos. He would be walking in the morning talking about how he didn't like me.
Right.
Everything else on his page was he was supporting black business in St. Louis. So his whole page was, here's me, support this black business here, support this black business here. By the way, fuck Talib Kweli. You know, that was the content of his page. So I was like, it was weird. And then after like a week of that, he starts tagging rappers from St. Louis.
Right.
He tagged Ali. He tagged
Ali.
He tagged Tory Russell. He tagged A Verb. Now A Verb, I wasn't familiar with A Verb at all.
Right.
You know, to me, I know battle rap, but you know, as far as a Midwest movement, I don't know any of this.
Right.
I had heard the name, but I didn't know he was from St. Louis. I wasn't familiar with the pedigree at all.
Right.
And I said something, and this is how it starts. I said, man, these rappers ain't gonna have your back. Why are you tagging rappers? Boy, was I wrong. Because the next day, that same dude, which I later found out was connected to A Verb, this is his homeboy.
Right.
Same dude made a video, and him and A Verb was talking shit about me.
Mm-hmm.
And so, me still not knowing he's a battle rapper and not knowing anything about him, I'm just like,
whatever, fuck it.
Yeah, fuck you talking about. So then he starts making videos daily. We start going back and forth. And then I see a video, they post a video of them filming themselves on Math Hoffer's show. Now, me and Maffa is, Math Hoffer. That's a shortcut, Maffa. He introduced me to Math.
Okay.
Like when I have a website, qualityclub.com. It was built by Ryan Leslie. Ryan Leslie's a genius. Ryan Leslie came over to my house, and Math wanted to get more into online shit.
Right.
We had a meeting with Ryan Leslie. This is how I met Math. Me and Math been cool, and I did his show. So I was able to call him. I'm like, what's going on with this? You got all these dudes, and he had like Champ on there, who I didn't know. I didn't know anything about Champ.
Right.
And he had Sway, Sever from who's down
Team
with
Homie.
Team Homie and all that, and they was down with another rapper that I had an issue with, Diabolic, right? So I'm watching it, and the dude is like, yeah, Kweli, he just be bullying people on Instagram. I'm like, the fuck, I'll be bullying people. And Sway Sever told his Diabolic story, and Champ was like, I didn't like how Kweli walked by me at the Roots picnic, and I was like, what is going on here?
You be just walking by niggas at Roots picnics, son. Wildly disrespectful.
So that was really the gist of it. Like, A Verb jumped into some shit that his man started with me.
Right.
And then it got real ugly.
Yeah.
But then you had to battle with him.
Yes.
And I didn't understand the context of where that even came from.
Right.
Seth is telling the truth when I said, yeah, Mickey got some shit with him.
Yeah.
And then you had the bar with my name in it, which I appreciated.
Yeah.
Now, I watched that battle. There wasn't no crowd in that battle.
No crowd.
Right? So I wasn't able to ascertain who won or lost. I didn't watch enough of it to sit there and be like, ooh. I felt like you won.
Oh no, he
because-
won.
Okay, but I'm gonna state my bias. From what I understand about a Verb, he's won some battles, he's lost some battles. He gets respect for starting the Midwest movement.
Yes.
Let me put respect on that.
Right.
Right? Because I'm not here to shit on niggas for no reason. I'm here to tell the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I saw that, I was just happy that you said my name and somebody was representing. I felt like, okay, I could let it go. Mickey on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
That's
got
how
you.
I felt about it.
I mean, when I was putting it together, you know, it was like either in the midst or the tail end of everything. And I was like, I'm a rep, you know?
But what's the issue with you and him?
We didn't have an issue. So the battle, him and ARP, shout out to ARP from RBE, they called me and was like, they wanted to do the battle. So I was like, all right, I'll do the battle. So I did the battle, and we were still cool before and after it. Him and Jay Mills, shout out to Jay Mills.
Shout out to Jay Mills. That's my guy as well.
Yeah,
Jay Mills and Ron Browns out here jumping niggas.
They jumping niggas. So he said he was going to shoot at Jay Mills. And then he said he was going to break Jay Mills' jaw lyrically. So me being who I am, I instigated it. Like, well, we waiting.
Here we go.
I want it, because I love rap. So I'm like, I want to see it. I want to see it. So, you know, Verb is telling me, you ever know me to miss a deadline? The deadline was December 31st. He said, I'm going to drop before the year's over. December 31st came and went, he ain't dropped. So I just let it go. And then he paid another rapper to diss me. He paid a rapper
I
from
did
Chicago.
not know you could do that. I'm gonna start doing that. Good one, Verb.
So he paid a Chicago rapper named Trufo to diss me.
Now I'm gonna start doing that.
And you know, I was angry about that.
Wait a minute. He really paid True 40
Yes,
True
yes.
Oh, is a Chi-Town legend.
Yeah, no, I know, right.
I got a logical question. I've heard that a Verb got ghostwriters, which I think is crazy for me as an outsider of battle rap culture to hear without context. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You got, that sounds weird. All right. Every time I hear niggas dissing him, they talk about how broke he is, how he lives in an apartment. How he got money to be paying ghostwriters and niggas to be dissing niggas? Where you getting all this bread from?
From battles.
Okay.
And probably living off women, they probably giving him some money. So he paid this guy.
Whoa.
So listen, he paid this guy.
See, now you got
Wait, no, because he just threw the slight jab real fast.
So he paid this guy to diss me, and I was angry about that because it's like I don't want to do this. The last time I had dissed somebody, you know, again was Royce, and I don't really like shit like that. But I'm from the Bronx, so if you say my name, it's up.
My name.
I think that's what every MC. And lo and behold, Trufo, he did. So I said, okay. In 16 hours, I did 3 records, and I released it over 7 days.
It's the plague.
No, this was just for Trufo.
Oh, for Trufo, okay.
So I said, if anybody diss me,
You're somewhat of an overachiever.
yes. If anybody disses me, I'm going at Verb. Because you starting this, and I don't want to do this. So I cleaned up Trufo, and then accidentally on live, I was on YouTube Live, I was like, yo, I'm going to drop 7 days on this nigga. And somebody clipped it up and put it out. So now the clock
Now
is
you had to do it.
Now I had
right.
to do it. So I was like, fuck. So after I cleaned up Trufo, I started putting together the 7-day plague, and I wrote it in 3 days.
While you was doing your taxes.
I was doing my taxes.
That's what you said on the record.
I was doing my taxes.
I was doing my taxes.
Because, you know,
sending out emails.
Yeah, the deadline was the 31st.
1099s.
Yes, the deadline was the 31st.
Yeah.
And I had to go to El Paso on the 28th. So I was putting it together while I was in Texas. I was done. I recorded Shutter Island and Ung Bak in Texas.
Yo, first of all, pause right there.
Okay, all right.
Ambach.
For sure. Wait, let's start there.
What the fuck? It has no business being that good, bro. A song about another man has no business being that good.
Wow.
And this is a nigga I really don't like. Like, I really don't like this nigga. And I feel like this is overkill.
Yeah. Ung Bak.
Well, what the fuck with that song, bro?
Ung Bak was, I don't get a chance to really kind of do that on a record. I do that on the radio stations. And
That was like a flex freestyle type shit.
yeah, and I was like, I could get to do this on this record. Oh, I'm gonna get jiggy. And I just wrote it, and I was writing it in between doing ciphers in El Paso and the performance.
I like the way his Bronx just came out. He said, I'm gonna get jiggy.
I'm gonna get jiggy. And I was in the midst of sending the music to Indians out in Fiverr while I was writing and recording and doing my own edits of the video. It was just madness. And at the end of the day, I also saw what was going on with YouTube, and I was seeing how much money I was making on YouTube. I shout out to Soul Spasm. We got a great RPM, $30 every 1,000 views. So I was like, oh, if I could get crazy. I could make some money dissing this nigga. So I was like, I'm really gonna drop the 7 days.
This nigga is truly lunch.
And so now we learn the full spectrum and the full cause of his vitriol against Abraham is capitalism.
Yes, it's all capitalism.
It's $30 for 1,000 views is what she's worth.
But I knew it was hitting when it was niggas hitting me. It was a lot of people hitting
The
me.
music is really good, bro.
Yo, Unbox is crazy.
And the whole album, you got an R&B diss song. I never heard this in my life.
Accolades.
You got a song diss this nigga, and the nigga come in like, oh,
Yeah, I mean, I did that shit in 3 days. It didn't take me no longer than 3 days. And when I was dissing True Foe, he was going in spaces on Twitter talking about me, saying I was gay and doing this, and I was
what's up with spaces and battle rappers? Who else be there?
Everybody battle rap.
Everybody.
Everybody battle rap.
everybody except for Mills, Lux, and Moves.
Right,
And
right,
Rex gonna be there.
Right, everybody.
It just be them.
It's their Black Planet, Black Page.
Yeah.
That's what they use.
I'm good for them. I'm good.
Yeah, I mean they got something to
Have
do.
a community.
Listen. Let me
that
tell you,
sounds like a real community.
The battle rap community is so tight knit. It's extremely tight knit. Don't ever make the mistake that they don't got a lot of love.
They got a love for each other.
Yeah.
But I felt like if you disrespect me, then I'm gonna take it there. And
they love it.
All right, so now you do the song, the letter
from Hitman.
Letter from Hitman.
Shout out to Hitman.
And then you get Hitman on the remix.
Yes.
Bro, I'm not a fan of being petty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But petty is as petty does.
Yes.
And, I mean, if you're gonna do it, you might as well do it. Yeah. I mean, bro, what you doing out here?
Yo, it was a part of let me break it down. Once I said I was gonna do 7 records, I knew that each record could not sound the same.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me break down different facets of who he is. Let me mentally break him down with Shutter Island. Let me lyrically break him down with Verbalize and Unbach. Let me method rap as Hitman. Rap from the perspective of Hitman. He had a group called The Set. Let me do a song with all words with set in it. Then I was like, yo, let me do this R&B record called Accolades.
That's the wild choice right there.
Let me do this Accolades record. Talking about our different accolades. Then let me break him down. He is Snake, Genesis 3:14. So by the time Hitman heard Letter from Hitman when I dropped Shutter Island, that was the second disc. And he DM'd me like, yo, I gotta send me the instrumental. So I sent him the instrumental. I think I sent him the instrumental like on day 5, day 6. And he wrote what he wrote. He sent it back to me. I wrote what I wrote, recorded it. We shot the video the next day. Very next day.
Crazy.
Because it was day 8 that, we wanted to put it out. And he got it done. And Hitman was like, yo, I love this. He was like, you the first person that ever really kind of hurt him. Because he's been terrorizing niggas for so long. I was like, the reason why I was able to hurt him is because y'all battling. But and when he's attacking a Talib or he's attacking, this one or that one or Smack and B's, it's just words, but music lasts forever. And when you drop day after day after day, it felt like a Netflix series. So Talib hit me.
I did.
Where's the camera at? So the people, hi. I know he said that really, really eloquently, but he just really, in a few words, said, I figured out a way to beat this nigga up 7 ways.
I did.
I just wanted to beat him up 7 different ways.
8 different ways.
8 different ways. 7 in a remix?
Yeah, 7 in a remix. And, you know, Talib hit me like, get him. I think that's all you said. You just, yo, get him.
So you are out here like getting rappers to get over rappers.
When I got the, because, you know, I periodically check on Talib. Because I don't see him online no more. So I'll be like, yo, I'm just checking in on you, bro. Just make sure you're good. I'm just checking in on you, see you good. So to get a Talib text, I was like, oh, my nigga. I said, oh, this shit is hitting. Because this nigga, I haven't seen or heard from my nigga in a long time. I was happy as fuck. I was like, oh, my nigga Talib.
Get him.
And then we had a full conversation. I'm like, oh, my nigga's back. Right? I was like, don't worry. It's going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. And it got worse and worse and worse and worse. And then I wasn't satisfied. After the Hitman record, I wasn't satisfied.
Right now, you got to do this after that.
I wasn't satisfied. I was still mad because he was talking about me every day. So I was like, you know what? I got this ghostwriting shit. Let me just put this shit out in spaces. The first and only time I ever did spaces. Great. I started a space. And I said, yo, this nigga got ghostwriters.
And for the last 2 months, this shit has been bananas.
And that was a part of the play. That was Plague 9 and 10.
Matter of fact, Danger and
KD?
And KD just, yeah.
So there are 2 ghostwriters that helped Verb, and I hosted the battle.
I know.
See, now back to the levels of petty.
Petty, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta be petty. Gotta be petty.
I watched that battle, I said, this is ridiculous.
Now, this the way that y'all kind of talked about the fact that he had the ghostwriters, but it was like alluded to. It was talked around. Y'all talked around it. Was that on purpose?
Nah, I put the information out.
Yeah, I heard you put the group chat out. Or whatever.
Yeah, I did all of that. Yeah.
But I'm talking about in the battle. The way that they was addressing it.
I didn't.
Like you gotta protect.
Yeah,
right.
Me and him was still cool. You know what I'm saying? Me and Verb was still cool at that time. You know what I'm saying? Because he hadn't crossed the line. I feel like, again, I'm from the Bronx. And hip-hop, it's a different feel with hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? In the Bronx. And I got love for St. Louis. Shout out to Tef Poe. But you pay somebody to diss me, like, it's like, what? Like, no, man. We don't play those type of games, man. He sent a hired hit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like what? That's like, okay, that's
and
like...
then you also mad for a nigga for taking that bread, too.
Right, I was mad at that, too. Yeah. So that's like your cameraman here, shout out to the cameraman. That's like they hear that somebody wants their job. And they come in to get the job, and they got the inside information, so they gonna try to take them out. What do you think they gonna do? They gonna beat up the niggas that's trying to get their job, and they gonna beat up the nigga that sent them the information. That's what I did. That's what we do in New York. Like, what are you talking about? I zipped up the nigga that tried to say something to me, and then I went straight for the nigga that paid him and cleaned him up.
He went straight to the Bronx. That nigga sounded like a Bronx nigga right there. That was pure
and cleaned him up. I cleaned him up, and you know, again, I just don't play these games. I don't play these games, man.
Bring it back to Woosah.
So now let's bring it back to Woosah. Mickey, this is an amazing album, and if I didn't know that you had beef with A-Verb, I'm gonna put my bias on the table. I liked it because I don't like A-Verb, but beyond that, I think even if it wasn't just about one dude, it's still an incredible piece of. It really sounds good. The beats are great.
Thank you.
Conjure, is that right? Who did the beats?
Shout out to my man Illegal.
Shout out to Illegal on the beats.
He did Verbalize. Shout out to Batman. He did Accolades. Shout out to my man Boy Yanel. He did Genesis 3:14. It's just it's a lot of people.
The beats is dope. But let me ask you this. The fact that you could put that much energy into making a piece of music that's that good about this one dude.
Right.
I want to hear Mickey Fax make that album, but on some super, super, super conscious shit. You You know what I'm saying?
Super conscious.
I don't know. You
He said
picked the
super
top. Super conscious.
He said just conscious
Super,
album,
super.
son.
You pick the topic. It could be, whatever topic that's on your heart.
Right.
But something that, like, the fact when I heard this, I'm like, man, as good as this is, what if Mickey was rapping about, like,
Anything else?
you know what I'm saying? Besides this fucking
Besides this
guy.
fucking
I'm gonna
guy,
be even
right?
realer with you. It's phenomenal rapping, but in the geographical gangbanging quest, even though I'm not rocking fully with the Verb mission, I can't like the Facts album that much.
I know, because you from the news.
On the whole fucking town, and I'm like, damn, nigga, this shit good.
I got love to St. Louis.
Hold on, I'm about to say, no, make sure, wait, get that out there. Tell them right now.
Shout out to St. Louis. I love St.
I
Louis.
let shout out to St. Louis.
But it's like, it is sad for me to see the demise of the Midwest fucking movement go down like that. And he's showing love. He got Hitman on there. In the streets, niggas fuck with
Right,
Hitman
Hitman.
the long way. Don't even make no misconception about it.
Yeah.
But it's sad to see. These like our heroes at home. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
I know,
we
man.
stop.
He started
Our
it.
girls, if it's a
Facts,
battle,
he's like, I know,
I know, right? With the lead backs too.
But then
I know.
I was already in a fucked up position when he started going to my man's because we already had to weather that on the ground with some behind the scenes shit.
Yeah, but he started it, too.
I should have asked how was it, because I mean at this point, I know that had to fall into your lap at this point.
Everything political in
Right.
St. Louis.
Right.
Everything.
So look. I do a show in St. Louis, right? And had Juju with me,
Okay.
right?
Shout out to Juju.
You
Shout out to
was
Juju, right?
Huh? No, David.
You came to this show, right? This show in St. Louis. Tori Russell came to the show.
Yeah.
It was at the little jazz club there.
Yeah, City Winery.
It was City Winery, sit down joint, right? And so the dude who started all this shit, the Black Wall Street Challenge dude,
Okay.
right?
He came?
Bro, I'm in my
Pause.
dressing room.
Pause. Nah, I mean, what we doing here?
Did he show up to the event, sir?
Did he arrive?
Did he arrive at the event? Good sir, did he trespass on the premises?
Was he there?
Was he there? Yes.
Yo, that was crazy.
Got him.
There you go. All right, I apologize, sir.
So he shows up, right? He walks in my dressing room,
Wow.
right? And I was like, the fuck you doing in my dressing room? And he was like, hey man, I'm just here to clear the air. I was like, this is not the way. Oh, I had just finished doing the show, right?
Oh, this
I
is
just got off
after the
stage.
show.
I did the show. Sweaty. Good night. Walk in the dressing room. Now, the way I do my show, they call for encore, right? So I'm expecting that the encore. Sweaty, he said, I'm just trying to clear the air. I said, this is not how you do it. I said, who even?
How the fuck did you get
in? My
in?
dressing room. I said, you know what, bro? I said, you're not welcome to be here. I said, matter of fact, and as I'm talking to him, I'm getting more upset. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm like, matter of fact, I feel like I'm being very gracious for even the way I'm dealing with you right now. You know what I'm saying? Because he has said some real threatening shit to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I walked past him to go take chant, Kweli, which is not good. It's not good for you to be mad at a nigga
And
there's
you
a
got
crowd
an
chanting your name.
encore.
No. Because they make your ego go,
To the roof.
you know what I'm saying? So I walked out there and I started to do the song and I changed my mind. I told the story. I said, you know what, there's a nigga backstage.
This nigga.
Shout out to this nigga, Kweli. Oh my gosh.
You ready? You know what?
And he was already in the audience by that point. And as I'm telling the story, he walks up and he's walking up trying to rebuke the story. But I got the microphone.
Right.
And I'm like, if you come any closer, I'm kicking you in your face. You know what I'm saying? And he's taping. He's got his phone out. He's like, that's all right, I'm getting all this on tape. You know what I'm saying? And then after they kicked him out the building. And then after all that, I went on his Instagram page and I seen that he had been live streaming from the time he left the crib. Wow. And I seen all the videos. He was like, yo, Kweli think he could just pull up in my city. We gonna pull up. We gonna let this nigga know when this. His energy on the gram was very aggressive. But when he came in my dressing room,
He was very
none
calm.
of that.
Was he taping?
He wasn't taping when he came in the room.
Wow.
And it was just, I'm just trying to clear the air. But I when he said that, I wasn't like, okay, brother. I was like, no, because his energy was still wrong. But when I went back and looked at the earlier, I was like,
right.
no, his
You were
energy
right.
was.
Because he was going to try to flip the script on him and say, because he was aggressive. So when he finally edited it and put it all out,
Right,
you would have probably, he was thinking that you was going to be like, oh yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, now that's God, because I would have went to jail.
That's why I didn't bring you. Poor Juju. Juju's a little bit more level-headed.
The minute you in the dressing room and I don't know you, say
We got so many. He know this, man. We'll never let nothing happen to Dog in St. Louis.
And Tef was there that night, and we had a good night that night. Actually, we had some good conversations. That ended up being a good
my
night.
man, shout out Jule, man. Shout out Big Jule.
July.
Everybody know who Jule is if you're in the MC community.
Yep.
That's one phone call away. One of them.
Yeah.
Shout out Jule.
OG.
Don't nothing else need to be said.
That's it.
Shout out
there
Jule.
we go. I take that.
Get off the fence, son. Get off the fence, son.